What is going on, guys? It's your boy Yaz. We are back here, and boy, oh boy, what a race it was. Just want to say congratulations again here. It looks like, it looks like we do have Johnny confirming for the #1 spot here for the finish here, followed by actually a few other people: Zessie, Genie, FK Machines, Two Timey, Stocky, OG Diamond Dave. Woohoo! Glad to hear he was able to get in on this as well. Cam. 134 Dark, actually quite a bit. Like I don't know if I'm going to be able to go off all these names here, but just congratulations to all you guys here. Johnny, Steve, Baron, Bomb, G, is that 6 or G? Let's say 6A6. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, congratulations. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's because of these guys here we can actually dive into it and actually take a look at what the teams they used, right? And this actually helps a lot of people out in terms of what we are going to be building towards for Dark Dimension 9 when we start getting started, right? And it looks like, yeah, no surprises, right? Most of these guys went with some pretty big hitters on the first couple of nodes because there are no restrictions, right? There's no restrictions here, and you can pretty much go whoever. So that's kind of nice. It also looks like, I think it's in section 3 and 4 is when the city starts. So you want to make sure if you're trying to maximize your value here for the nodes, probably starting with 5 city members will at least get you 4 nodes right off the bat here. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, let's take a look here. So they used no surprises in City of 6. I don't even think people were thinking Vigilantes was going to be a choice here, just because there's just so much. It's just they have so much synergy with each other, and it only makes sense, right? They were also the go-to team as well for Blue Marvel. And let's see if there's anything different here with node 4. Nope, not even any variations. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, cool. Node number 5 and 6 is when. No, wait, was that 5? No, sorry. Number 5's right here. Did it jump a node? 5 was city. Okay, that's weird. Oh, so they did the first 3 nodes. Oh, so you can get 5 nodes out of that. Okay, that's cool. So if you do the city section characters, you can pretty much hit the first 5 nodes. Sorry, my apologies. I thought it was 4. Okay, so Cosmic starts on number 6, and this is where you have quite a bit of options because people are usually incorporating the Fantastic 3 or the F4 MCU. And yeah, it does look like they did try to take advantage of the fact that the new Thanos, no surprises, 3.0 stats, reworked energy for his posse. No surprises there as well. Havoc, interesting choice, and of course High Evolutionary because he's also new. Let's go into node 7, probably something similar as well with the teams. Yep, so no surprises there. Okay. Okay, so then you go into section 9 now. This is where you start getting to global. I'm curious what global will be because this is the one where we do have probably some variances. Yeah, Jeff, no surprises. We got Sentry in here, no surprises in here. We got Daemon. Daemon's gonna be the core piece because he's just pretty much the one-man team himself here. But yeah, it looks like there's lots of variations between Dark Star and of course as well there's Living Mummy. There's Eclipse. Interesting choices, guys. Thank you so much again for trying these teams out for us. So again, 11 is when the 11's still global. Okay, or yeah. So I guess section 12 and 13 is the legendary. This is the one I'm going to be very curious about because Old Man Logan is for sure a lock already on my side, but the other 4 not so much because yeah, we're just trying to figure out who we would use. And I was thinking like Quasar and Blastar, but yeah, obviously you can see here people are using the Phoenix Force, which makes sense because there's a lot of synergy between the 3 of them there. Shadow King, no surprises. No, good stuff there. Let's take a look at the Mythic ones. I think Mythic is going to be one of the ones that's going to be the most interesting because it is very, very gear heavy. So again, we had some of our videos, we've talked about how Xavier and Odin are definitely locks, and then it was the other 3 that we're kind of concerned about. So what's surprising here for me is the fact that yeah, for sure you brought in Apocalypse because he's pretty much he is kind of future proof with his kit, so that's kind of nice. And I am hoping one day he gets a rework. So there's that, hoping from my side of things. Mephisto, no surprise. Just so many buffs on his team. Nope, doesn't look like people deviated too far. Super Scroll. Interesting. Interesting. Note 15. Yeah, same thing, right? Unless they tried to, I'm surprised actually. I thought maybe there would be a Captain Britain or maybe there'd be a Kestrel, but yep, no, it looks like they went all out. If you're going to be milking, a lot for these resources, you want to just go for the top tier monsters. And of course, like I said already, Blue Marvel seems to be a lock for all these teams here, which is kind of the reason why I pushed for him. And I'm kind of glad I did now, just seeing after the fact, because of the fact that, yeah, the other ones, there's just, he's like the best of the worst, right? You don't want to bring Kestrel up to tier 21 or Captain Britain. And it just does not make sense. And who knows, by the time we actually get to that point in the game, maybe that will change, right? Maybe that will change here. Let's take a look at the last zone, which is Annihilus himself. So this is where there's no restrictions, and you can pretty much go for whoever. And yeah, it does look like Mephisto, Daemon. Makes a lot of sense because those two characters are already monster houses on their own. And then, of course, I'm surprised that... I'm surprised, actually. I'm surprised. I thought there for sure there'd be more, like, Xaviers. Oh, no, there is quite a few, but I was surprised by the top ones because it looks like this Genie used Thanos, which is actually pretty smart, actually, to kind of feed the energy to the other guys. Odin, no surprise. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Congratulations again to all you guys. Thank you so much for, doing the race for us and giving us that little snapshot of what teams to use. Again, Johnny, Sassy, Genie, FK Machines, Two Time, Stocky, OG Diamond Dave, Cam, 134, Dark, Johnny Slick, Dr. Steve, Baron, and I think that's a 6 or a G. I don't know. Yeah, 6A6. Yeah, there must be something there. But and actually, hats off to all the other guys that are close. Obviously, they're getting closer and closer, and it looks like top 100 still the first few notes. So no surprises. It's gonna be a bit of time. It's gonna be a bit of time here, and I'm very curious now. Actually, let's go into the command center. I'm curious if there's anything on this race. Not that I missed. I might have missed it, or maybe it's in the milestones, but I just thought there'd be something else going on for the race. I guess maybe they just decided not to do it because his stars and his diamonds and stuff too are going to be awarded to the top guys. But then of course you can go into this epilogue here where you can earn, right? You can earn the stars on him. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, congratulations again. And actually, if you guys haven't already had a chance here to take a look in game, there's actually some little quick changes now to even our alliance. And actually, if you go into the war, this is really cool because now there's no loading screen and it just goes right into it without any delay. So before there was like a 14-15 second delay. This is great. I love how they just totally just took it out today, and yeah, it's just giving people an early taste of what's to come here. So I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, guys, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your Friday, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.